Welcome to this episode of Countdown to Infinity, an Avengers podcast. This is a very special listener mail episode for the episode we did earlier this week on The Incredible Hulk. So we watched every single Marvel movie, starting from Iron Man in our first season, and this season we're talking about every single hero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This week we talked about Hulk and our favorite moments and our favorite things having to do with the Hulk.
Yeah.
And
Thanks.
yeah, and then this week, and then we asked you guys what you guys thought, and that's what this episode's about. We're gonna read your comments, talk about some stuff. But before we get started with that, I want to make two cool announcements. The first is in a couple weeks, or in a couple days, we'll be selling shirts, T-shirts, Countdown to Infinity T-shirts. Support the pod, buy a shirt. It goes a long way in making sure that we can do this all for free without any ads. If you notice, we don't do ads here.
We're selling T-shirts. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Oh, wait. No, I get what you're trying to say. Listen, everyone has to buy them, okay, John? Nobody gets free passes, all right?
What about me?
Randy, of course you're going to get a free shirt.
Okay, that's cool.
It's just because I don't like seeing you walking around topless
Shirtless.
all the time.
We're talking about one of the old shirts we sold a long time ago.
I'm just saying I can see everything.
And that's a bad thing?
The second announcement is we are sending, so we really want to hear what you guys think about Captain Marvel. So we are opening up the Delphin Pod phone line for you guys to tell us what you think about Captain Marvel when it comes out.
Yeah, no
have
review
a phone
bombing.
line?
No review bombing like Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, don't review bomb it. And we also want to send some of if you have a daughter who wants to go see Captain Marvel, message us.
What?
We'll send you guys over to the movies. I don't know how many we can do, but we're gonna send a couple of you.
Yeah,
guys.
but we're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out just how far this American Express can take
Yeah,
us,
exactly.
baby.
The old piggy bank.
More on that on our social media sites, so at Delphin Pod. But let's announce everyone around here. My name's Emmanuel.
Andrew.
Hey, I'm John.
And I'm Randy.
Who's that?
Yeah,
It's me.
Yeah. I was like, yes, but tell us your name. I was kidding. Always Randy.
And I'm
Nice.
horny.
Yeah.
I'm hard. They're all just the same thing. Randy is from a podcast called The Sitting Room here on the Delphin Pod Network.
Crossover episode.
Another crossover episode.
I'm crossing over.
This is our third crossover in a row.
You're not supposed to cross the streams.
Ooh, no. Sorry. Let me move it over here.
Nope.
Because Lex from Not in Theaters, Lex and Josh were on from Not in Theaters. Clayton was on last week for Fanboy Comics.
Yeah.
And now here's Randy from The Sitting Room.
Here I am.
Just running. Yeah.
I'm
train.
giving my comic book knowledge and movie knowledge.
His expertise.
My expertise.
You haven't been on one of these episodes yet, but we...
I have.
No.
Oh, the second season, yeah.
This is our
Oh.
listener mail episode, so we're going to read some comments
yes.
from our fans. You're also going to be on an episode coming up later this week that isn't out yet for a couple of days.
Oh my gosh.
Wink, wink, wink. So we asked you guys what your favorite Hulk moments are and whether you think he survives Avengers Endgame. Someday director said for Hulk, it's definitely the Hulk smash from Captain and then Hulk roaring and then crushing the Chitauri from Avengers.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Sick.
Nice. Part-time adult 85 said Thor's sun's getting real low. And Hulk smash is so funny from Ragnarok.
It is too good. Chris Hemsworth's performance is hilarious.
It's when he tries to do the thing that Black Widow does.
Well, and then it cuts back to him, and he just has like this like clueless face of like a smile, like in love with the Hulk, and then boom.
It's like a giant smile.
And he
Yeah,
gets
it's pretty
smashed. That's
Hilarious.
a good Hulk scene.
Good.
Jables 4 said the Brazil rooftop chase. The Brazil rooftop chase and in the bottling plant fight in Incredible Hulk was his favorite.
Oh wow!
Actually, yeah, that
That was a
rooftop
pretty
chase
cool
was
spot.
actually really cool. Like,
It leads up
it's a
into that.
non-Hulk. Yeah, it's
other
pretty
moment.
awesome. Yeah.
I remember seeing that movie and getting onto my roof and just running for miles on the roof.
And how did that turn out for you?
Oh, I broke every bone in my body.
Yeah, they did really good with
Did you
location
get angry?
and that.
Yeah, I got so pissed.
Yeah, that location, that set piece.
It's really,
that whole
really
set
nice.
piece
Where is it?
all
Brazil,
location.
right? Like it's just the
Did
shanties.
they film
of
it over there? I'm
Brazil.
not sure.
Yeah, I think it was. It
Maybe.
was. Yeah.
I feel like we've seen those colored tops in a ton of movies too, like just the
Bad
tin-
Boys
Bad
2.
Boys.
Right?
I feel like
Bad
there's
Boys 1 or
is
2?
there a Transformers
really
there or
film?
no?
I don't.
They
think
probably filmed one
maybe.
Transformers.
I'm
Maybe.
not sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, we probably should have done more research. on this.
Nah, maybe.
Mr.
Maybe
Bullard
not.
13 said his favorite moment was when he said "puny God" Said best moment ever.
Puny God from Avengers when he slams them back and forth.
Oh,
The
low key.
Yeah.
Low key. Randy, I'm going to ask you what your favorite moment is from the Hulk here in a bit, so think about it.
jeez.
Don't get him.
I was not prepared for this.
Oh God, he's
Yeah.
He's watching the whole movie right now. Don't get him started. Pod said his favorite moment was. Oh, he says even though I'm not a super fan of the Incredible Hulk, I thoroughly enjoy the fight scene between him and Abomination.
Great. You never get another fight scene like that.
Don't get
again.
him. Don't get him started. Pod. They watch every single Marvel movie too. It's really fun. So you guys should go listen to that pod. And I'm gonna read one last message from one of our listeners before we go over to Randy. Randy, who's like reading a comic book right now. He's like trying to get to.
He's
his
reading the
favorite
comic
moment.
book. He's got one eye on the comic book, one eye on the screen.
And then his third eye on
the
my
peen.
Oh yeah, on the peen.
What the hell?
Sam Coop 86, who we've talked about a lot on the pod, but he always has some really good things to say. This is what he wrote. He said, "Hi guys, very interesting episode this week as always. I hope Pissy Pants cleaned up after himself." He's talking about John.
Oh yeah.
I didn't read this before.
remember that,
That's
yeah.
so funny.
That is funny. Good job. Nice.
I
Hey,
hope
that was
his-
a genuine laugh, though.
Yeah, I hope Pissy Pants cleaned himself up after. Anyways, my favorite Hulk moment is actually the moment he got his ass handed to him by Thanos. Not only did that give us an early indication on how powerful Thanos is, but with the Hulk deciding he's had enough of being Banner's muscle. I can't wait how that all ties together going forward into Endgame. His 3-film mini story arc will have a big climax in Endgame, I feel, which is no less than the character deserves. I really hope he doesn't die, but I really don't call it in terms of where Banner Hulk will be by the end of Endgame. However, in Marvel we trust, right? And then he says,
Man.
take care, guys. Good.
Good stuff. Yeah,
Good
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
You
you
should-
know your stuff. Good
you should
job.
be on
yeah,
the pod.
I concur.
All right, I'm going to so we had quite a few people vote on our poll. 46 people vote on our poll. Does Hulk game survive Endgame? What do you guys think? Yes? No? Yes?
Probably not.
Tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Just
ahead.
because of the rights.
Yeah, probably.
Randy, you think Hulk survives Endgame?
I hope so.
Yes.
Okay.
I do. I actually think he will
Guys,
survive it.
Randy wins. 65% of the people said that Hulk will survive Endgame,
Interesting.
and so
Mark Ruffalo is
that's what's going to
aging.
happen. This
I
is
mean,
like
I might win the voting, but I don't think I'll get to find out and see if we
Well,
actually win.
no. Our voting is like Bandersnatch. Whatever we say happens.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, exactly.
I'm learning so many things on the podcast here.
Randy, do you need another hour to figure out your favorite Hulk moment,
We've
or
been
do you have
delaying.
one,
I'm just
baby?
kidding.
I mean, again, I was not prepared for to have a Hulk moment, but I actually have to agree with the last one. I kind of liked how Thanos beat the shit out of him.
Ooh,
Wow.
like watching him get slapped around.
I mean, he's like the Hulk, you know? Like,
Yeah.
he seems like always unstoppable. And then you see
Yeah.
this guy who's like
Get him.
almost the
Hulk.
same size of him.
One of the-
hulking cheeks clapped.
One of the first times someone just with power beats him. Although I will say in Ragnarok, Thor got really close. Didn't
Oh,
he
yeah.
get
Super
stopped?
close.
Yeah, super close. Anyways, guys, I know we talked about a lot of stuff, but basically it boils down to listen to the podcast. Share it, review it with all of your friends.
Yeah.
Follow us at DelphinPod. There's a patreon.com/DelphinPod. Keep a lookout so you can buy these shirts. And then fans of Captain Marvel, we're going to open up our
Phone line.
to you. We'll have another episode and you'll see a post about this. Let us know what you think. And then, anyone who has a little girl who wants to go see Captain Marvel, shoot us a message and we'll send as many as we can. There's going to be a cap. I should put a cap, huh?
Like
5.
Captain America.
10?
I'm gonna send half of you, one half of you.
Just 400 of you guys.
400,000.
Yeah, just one ticket
Don't
for your
ask
little
for
girl.
much.
You have to pay for yours.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Kisses. John, kiss. John, kiss. John,
Never.
kiss. John,
Sure.
do you want to be in this movie or not? Yeah. Andrew, did you kiss?
Yeah.
Andrew did more than kiss.
All right, whatever.